Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm not as enthusiastic today as we're watching the Dallas Mavericks get beat, but welcome to the greatest sports podcast there is in the land, the Three Thumbs Down podcast. Unfortunately, our good brother, Big Man, could not be with us today. He is on vacation with his family. Blessings be to them as they enjoy themselves in Miami. I would miss the show 10 times out of 10 to be in Miami, might I add. But we have a great show for you today, a jam-packed show, a lot to cover. The NFL, they doing NFL stuff. Julio got shipped off. We're going to go over some of the playoff first-round matchups. We're going to get a sneak preview into the second-round matchups. And we got a little more to cover with the fight. And if, like I told y'all, the Mavs are currently getting beat pretty handily. But first, let's start off with a joke. Oh, my bad. Where are my manners? Welcome our guests. We got the good brother Davian in here again with us to fill in for Big Man today. So he's a Maverick fan as well. So he gonna give us some good news, maybe bad news about that game. But first, let's get into the joke before we dive into it. What kind of lizard does gymnastics?
Oh boy, I don't know.
A little flip.
That was bad.
Bro,
terrible.
you got. I'd have to explain it to y'all full circle, but we ain't got time for that. So we got so many topics to get into, and it's only right that we start with the NFL. We keep trying to give y'all all NBA, but the NFL will not let the NBA have it. And this morning they stole some of the highlight. We found out that Julio Jones is now a member of the Tennessee Titans. They got a second round for him, so basically free.
Second round and a fourth.
Definitely free.
A second and a fourth round? What?
Still free.
So a second round and a
Julio.
fourth. So Atlanta got a second and a fourth. So my question to you guys is, what does this mean for Julio and his new now team, the Tennessee Titans? And let's start with you, Jamal.
Okay, so couple things. For Julio, it's great. He needed to be traded. He went to a better team. He went to a better team. They're going to have more success. They got a better chance of winning the division. I personally still think the Colts are going to win that division because the defense matters. Colts still got good defense, great defense. Last year, they probably had literally the best, if not one of the best defenses. So Colts still looking good for me, but the Titans, they got a good shot, man, with that offense. You can run it, you can pass it. As long as their O-line is stable, they can do whatever they want. They're going to have to put up punches with that sorry-ass defense they got. But I just wanted to say, if you was going to trade Julio, you should have drafted your fucking next quarterback. Instead of drafting a fucking tight end, you should have drafted the next quarterback. You should have traded Matt Ryan.
They drafted Caleb Farley. I'm sorry. You're talking about Atlanta.
Yeah. You should have drafted your next quarterback, and you should have fucking got the process restarted. Because you ain't finna win shit no ways. With a rookie tight end and a starting wide receiver who's my height. Who's very good, but my height.
Watch out.
So, I'm just telling you, the Falcons are a stupid-ass franchise, bro. You trading Julio with, he want to be traded, so trade him, yeah. But why the fuck you trading Julio and keep him at Ryan? That don't make sense. If you want to restart. Get some picks from Matt Ryan. The niggas tell me up and down how good he is. Trade him. All right? You should have traded both of them. Silly.
So
you had a chance to get a number one quarterback at the top of the draft. You took a tight end. Congratulations.
Okay. So I was gonna give it to you, Novian, but I'm gonna go first because I felt like that might have been a little underlying attack to me because I told them that
it was not underlying. That was directed at you. That was at you.
Okay. So it's a headshot. Headshot. Okay. They were in cap hell, so they had to get rid of Julio. But my thing on Matt Ryan was always, you shouldn't be in no rush to get rid of a good quarterback, no matter, especially when he hasn't shown you any deterioration. Will the Falcons win with him? I mean, without Julio, I mean, they lost the best player of their franchise. They lost the best player of their franchise. But what have the Falcons done since when Julio's been there? They've been losing still. So I mean, they got themselves in a better situation.
Exactly.
They kind of put themselves in a better situation because they had a plan B with Kyle Pitts and Calvin Ridley. So I mean, build the defense. You got a new offensive minded coach. Just build the defense and let's see what happens. I think that they not win the Super Bowl. You could have, but who's to say that the quarterback that they drafted is going to be good? So it's always better to keep the guy until he shows you any deterioration. That's just how I always view it. I'm not getting rid of Matt Ryan until he shows me some deterioration, unless you're gonna blow the whole thing up. Just trading Julio is a baby blow up, but it's not a full blow up. But I'm gonna get back to my take on the Tennessee Titans and Julio Jones. As y'all know, 3 Thumbs Down family, and y'all know, I had the Titans wrote off. I said they lost Corey Davis, that's a 1,000-yard receiver. They lost Jonnu Smith, that's a Swiss Army knife. They played this guy running back. They lost Adam Humphries. Like Jamal said, the defense was terrible. They did nothing in the offseason to improve those because I thought that it was putting too much of a onus on A.J. Brown, and I thought that was going to make that Derrick Henry rush attack easier to stop with less weapons, less options that you got to focus on the offense now. And I had them not winning 6 games. Now, that is all out the window. I think they are definitely a playoff team now. I got them in the conversation to definitely win in their division. I will give the slight edge to Indianapolis just because I think that I like Carson Wentz a little bit more than Ryan Tannehill, but that offense is going to be scary, dangerous. You can't load the box up. You already couldn't load it up last year with Corey Davis and Jonnu Smith, but you damn sure not going to be able to load it up now. So the Tennessee Titans for sure got better. My apologies to you, Arthur King. I wrote y'all off before the offseason was over, and now I got my foot in my mouth. But, hey, that's what it is. That's what it is. And from there, let's get your take on it, David. What you got, big dog? What you think of Julio and his new team, the Tennessee Titans?
Well, anytime that you get rid of your best player of the franchise, in my opinion, and for this year, anytime you get rid of the best player on your team, it's always like, what the hell are we doing? You know, why? Julio is an all-time great, a first ballot Hall of Famer whenever he hangs it up. But let's just call a spade a spade. The cap space said Julio had to go, and that's the real reason he had to go. Kyle Pitts didn't push him out. It was his cap space. They didn't have enough money. They didn't have enough money to sign their their acquisitions, and Julio was the one that had to go. So they take on almost an $8 million hit in dead money, and Tennessee takes on the $15.5 million that he's owed. But the winners of this trade is Derrick Henry and Ryan Tannehill. You know, A.J. Brown is another winner because now he gets to actually just be the number 2 again and still be as productive as he can. The box, there's no way the box can be loaded. You can't even put 8 in there. You damn near can't put 7 in there with A.J. Brown and Julio on the outside. And Derrick Henry just gets the win. He had 378 carries last year, but we also know that those are 33 carries a game, 29 carries a game. He don't have to do that load anymore with those weapons on the outside. And just to give up next year's second, next year's fourth, to get a second and a fourth is not bad, and to give up Julio, and the Falcons gave up Julio in next year's 6th-round pick. That was
right. Right. Yeah. If I implied that Kyle Pitts pushed him out, then that's not what I was saying. I was just saying that they good backup plans to have. You know, Kyle Pitts and Calvin Ridley are good backup plans to have.
And I mean, he wasn't winning.
Go ahead.
Yeah, he wasn't winning that division anyway in Atlanta. He went to the second best team and can possibly make them the best team in that division now.
I agree 100%. Big No, you got your OBJ jersey on. Talk to us now. What you think? What you think of Julio and his new team?
I think it was a good trade for both parties. They didn't really give up much to get him. I mean, they gave up a second and next year and a fourth in the year after. But that's the going price for receivers. To me, receivers don't really move the needle to win a championship. I mean, like the teams, the Kansas City and Tampa Bay, they had good receivers, but like to trade a receiver that's the going price. Because Randy got traded for a second round as well. Only person I know to get traded for more than that is Brandon Cooks. He always goes for first. And he went for a third time.
Yes. That is a beast.
For the Falcons,
D-Hop went for a second too.
Yeah, so we traded Amari for a first. It's still good.
That's exciting.
It was good. It's good, but at the same time, we could have had a first.
Mavs down 7 with 2 minutes left.
No, they're down 10.
Who hit a 3?
The Falcons. But the Falcons are
Reggie Jackson still hitting. I'm sorry, no, go ahead.
No, the Falcons. I mean, Calvin really picked up where Julio left off. Anyways, Julio wasn't even there last year, and he still had 1,300 yards. And Ryan had the same amount of yards he had for the past few years.
Okay. There you go, boy. There you go, Noah.
I mean, Julio's great, but like Matt Ryan's passing the ball, he can make somebody else.
Matt Ryan made Julio?
He ain't make Julio.
But as you just said,
hold up.
The production is still there without Julio. So
the production,
but
when you
my point is, you should got rid of both of their ass then.
No.
What you keeping Matt for? To do what?
Why are you giving Matt up?
Why are you keeping him?
Because he's still good.
He's still good.
But he's not doing shit.
It's the same. The Super
Bowl.
The Falcons not doing shit.
That team was a bad team.
And
exactly.
The got worse.
Exactly. He just said it. That is a bad team. Why are you keeping this old man around when you can get picks for him and just draft a new quarterback?
He's not bad.
All them quarterbacks is in the draft right there at the top. All the niggas.
Who's to say that they are still? Who's to say that they going? Matt Ryan ain't top 10. Matt Ryan is.
If what you're saying is true, can say nobody would ever draft a quarterback. Who's to say that they good? It don't.
No. Who's to say that? Who's to say that they're gonna be better than Matt Ryan? That's what I'm saying. Not
who's
the
to
hell
say
about
Pat Mahomes is gonna be better than Alex Smith? Who's to say Trey Lance is gonna be better than Jimmy G? It don't matter, nigga. You sometimes you just do it because you need a quarterback.
No. The 49ers needed a quarterback.
Alex Smith was hella limited. Matt Ryan got you an MVP and a Super Bowl. Completely different situation, bro. They knew that. They knew
Ryan ain't been MVP in a very long time.
What was that? 4 or 5 years ago? That ain't that long ago. Especially not in quarterback.
Long enough. 4 or 5 years ago.
2016.
I
not in football.
I had one kid.
He's not a traditional tight end either. He's not going to always be lined up tight end.
No, you're right. You're right.
He got hurt there. So
he switched arm off. But hey, let's wait a little bit of time. Who's the number 1 in Tennessee now?
AJ. I'm playing Julio.
Okay, well, let's waste a little more time. You said AJ the number 1? Stop it. Cut it out. Julio's number 1.
He might be on the climb, bro.
When he played last year, he was still good.
Well, I'm gonna need him to show me he on the climb.
No. Last year he had some bad games. I remember in fantasy.
His numbers weren't great.
His numbers weren't great, but he had some good. I know when he came back from off that angle, I remember he dropped that touchdown against Dallas. But week 1 he had a good game. I forgot who they played, but I know when he came back off injury, he played Minnesota. I had him in fantasy. He had 2 touchdowns. Carolina, he played. He had some good games.
He was hurt. He was literally hurt the whole year.
He showed you some good games. He was hurt.
When he played,
it's always that foot.
Hey, what happened when he played the Cowboys though?
He dropped the touchdown. He dropped the touchdown, and Calvin really tore your ass up. So
yeah, he had 24 yards against us.
He dropped the touchdown. He did. Yeah, y'all locked him up. The worst defense ever.
Hey, ask Matt Ryan.
One of the worst ones ever.
That's true. Ask Matt Ryan who the new number 1 is. I bet he'll tell you it's Julio.
Kyle Pitts.
Yeah, for sure. Who wears number 11? AJ Brown or Julio? What he gonna come off that?
He said he would.
He gonna make that name.
He said he would, but then he changed his mind. He said he would, then he changed his mind on TikTok.
He's too much of a fan right now.
He was fanning out.
AJ Brown did all of that recruiting, man. I'll give you the number, all of that coming, man.
Now that he there, he ain't gonna give him shit.
Julio went. I wouldn't give him my number, me personally. But let's segue to the next topic. Dame Dollar. 4 out of the last 5 years, the Trailblazers have been sent home in the first round. Dame had a cryptic IG post. How long should I stay dedicated? How long to opportunity meets preparation? Shout out to the late great Nipsey Hussle. My question to you guys is, and we're going to start with you, Novian. Who is to blame for the continued failures of the playoff failures of the Portland Trailblazers? This is gonna be a good one, y'all. We're gonna get heated in this one. This is gonna be a good one. This is gonna be a good one. Okay, well, let's go.
I say Andrew, his players, his teammates, he ain't getting no help in this last series.
No help, yeah.
They're a good team. They have good role players too. They do not winning. It's just I don't know what it is. I want to blame injuries, but that's one thing I think of.
Injuries. Okay. No blame injuries. He said he needed some help. You hit at a little something. I like that. Jamal, let's get you. You seem a little eager. Who is to blame? Who is to blame for the
crazy? Because every time a superstar loses, they get the blame. Dame the only nigga who loses. By the way, when I say lose, I mean he has the worst playoff record in the NBA history. And I'm not making that up.
Carmelo Anthony is a little bit worse. Okay. No, I think Carmelo got him about 3 games.
Yeah, percentage-wise, they were saying it was Dame, but okay. But niggas, the whole season, I heard Melo back. He should have kept Melo. Playoffs come around, he got no help. I hear this is one of the best backcourts in the West. Playoffs come around, he got no help. Yusuf Nurkic, he the man. He balling. He one of the best big men in the West. Playoffs come around, Dame don't got help. It's always somebody else's fault when Dame don't got help. But check this out. I want to know why we always want to dick ride Dame and feel sorry for Dame when this is the same nigga who said, I don't want to leave. I don't want to ring chase. I don't want to do. You made that choice, nigga. You made your bed. You lay in it. You said you don't want to leave. You said you don't want to ring chase. You said you don't want to do no help. Now he on Instagram in his fucking diary and his feelings. How long do I have to? Bitch, you did that, nigga. You said you wanted to stay there, so stay there. Don't talk all this shit now. This is almost as bad as when KD put out that fake tweet that everybody quote. Why everybody want to leave and join the Lakers in the Heat? It said that was fake. This is real. Dame did this. He said this. Dame said, I don't want to go and ring chase. Stay your ass in Portland with all them white folks and figure out a way to win, nigga. You do it, Dame. It's on
you. Or his what you call it, find some help. Pray for a star.
Hey man, they've been trying to find him help. LaMarcus Aldridge left. That was tough because LaMarcus Aldridge was a good big man. He left.
Yeah, LaMarcus Wes Matthews.
Yeah, he had him. All right, that's tough. Wes Matthews actually got hurt when he was there. Batum left when he was actually good. As he's gonna win the series right now. Batum.
Oh yeah, it's over. I'm turning it off.
Dame has had
help. It's bad.
Yeah, it's crazy. Dame has had enough help to not. He hasn't had enough help to win a championship because that takes a lot of help. I'm not holding it against him that he hadn't won a championship. Okay. Dame has had enough help to not have the worst record in NBA history in the playoffs.
Okay, no, that's fine.
He's had enough help for that. Okay, he's a superstar. You tell me he's the best point guard in the league.
I do.
You say
I think that.
Why he had the worst playoff record in NBA history?
Is my turn? You asking me?
Yes. Go ahead. Shoot.
Because he has no help. His point is it's right there. It's plain to see. Damian Lillard has made the playoffs 8 years. He's been in the league 9 years. The only year that he did not make the playoffs was his rookie year. So him and James Harden have the longest active playoff streaks. Well, outside of LeBron. Well, no, LeBron don't have it because LeBron lost when he first came to the Lakers, which messed his up. We'll get to that later as well. Damian Lillard averaged 34 points for the series. How in the hell am I going to look him in the face and tell him it's his fault? What more you want him to do? He averaged 34. That is absurd to say that it's his fault. He don't have no help. When Jamal got here and was naming all of these people, he named a bunch of role players. Tell me what superstar out of besides Dirk Nowitzki that has ever won a championship without another star.
I'm not talking about championships, dude.
But what you want him to do? If you don't have
Elijah don't want one without a superstar.
Okay.
Let's keep it there.
You talking about back in the days when everybody could do it.
That's not true. Elijah was the only one who done it without a superstar. It was just him and Dirk.
Elijah had a superstar this one?
No, he got Clyde Drexler on the second championship.
Yeah, I'm about to say, Clyde Drexler. Who else was Charles Barkley? They ain't win championship. Charles Barkley didn't win nothing. Okay, so you gave me two people out of how many years of the NBA?
Not, and I agree, but oh my God, that was a bad foul. But you don't have to win a championship. I'm just asking you not how to win. So
if you don't win the championship, what you gonna do in the playoffs then, bro? You gonna fucking lose, right?
Why him though? That's on why him. Why he got
because him don't have no help. When you now let me ask you this. When have you ever was like, damn, Portland got a chance to win it all this shit? When have you said that?
Never.
Exactly.
Because I don't trust their leader either.
You don't trust them. You don't trust a guy averaging 34 points a game? You don't trust him?
Bro, I seen Dame get swept by the Warriors when he had a lead in every fourth quarter of that series.
He did. You talking about
every single fourth quarter.
You talking about the 73-9 Golden State Warriors?
Nope. It was when they had KD and KD got hurt, and it was just Clay. And it was
a 73-9 Warriors because they didn't have KD.
No, that's when they had KD.
That's the same. The Golden State Warriors without KD was 73-9.
That's not the same team. They didn't have Barbosa. They didn't have.
Leonardo.
They didn't have a lot of that bench. The bench is what made the team. Their logo was strength in numbers. So they didn't have the numbers no more.
When we talking about 73-9 Warriors, we talking about three people. We talking about Dre, Clay, and Curry. Stop it.
But that's not why they won a championship, and you know it.
Yes, it is. Yes, the hell it is. That is exactly why. That is exactly why. That's why they won 73 games.
They bench will come in and blow you out. That's why they won. Stop
it. This man ain't got no help. We ain't talking about. We don't want to. Don't get me started on Nurkic because I can name 20 big men that's better than him. But let's keep it on. Let's keep it on this on his Robin. The best back, his member for the best backcourt. CJ ain't made no All-Star. CJ ain't that good. CJ is a bucket. CJ is a third option, and we're gonna find out just like we found out about Chris Middleton when Drew Holiday got over there. Guess what Chris Middleton did? Have a career year, and we find out that Chris Middleton, you good. You just not a 2. You a 3. And I think the same thing about CJ McCullough. CJ ain't made no All-Stars, point blank period. And we're good. And I just got a list of the All-Star guards right here. You tell me which guys CJ better than Curry? Hell no. Jaylen Brown? Hell no. PG? Hell no. CP3? Hell no. Ben Simmons? Hell no. Bradley Beal? Hell no. Kyrie Irving? Devin Booker? Donovan Mitchell? James Harden? Chris Middleton? Drew Holiday? You tell me who CJ McCullough better than me? None of them.
How many All-Stars did Chris Paul have when he was winning in New Orleans?
I don't know that, but we know Chris Paul is a perennial All-Star though.
Yeah, 0.
We know Chris Paul as a. What was Chris Paul winning in New Orleans?
He ain't had a worse winning percentage. I know that.
Hey, I bet you if he would have stayed there for 9 years, he would have. Because that's what Dame is.
Why didn't Dame leave?
Because he
got all his pride. Now hold him accountable. No, hold him accountable. He made his decision.
He made a decision to stay then. Hey, baby, this is a new day and new age. That was 25-year-old Dame. This is 31-year-old Dame. What you said earlier? 5 years is a long time. Damn, they can't change mine in 5 years?
No, not like this. You made that bad decision.
It wasn't. Wow. It was a bad decision, and he clearly telling you that he made a bad decision. You see, he came out and said, "I want Jason Kidd as my coach." And let them not hire Jason Kidd. He's gonna say, "I want a damn trade." But the blame of the playoff failure, just to answer the question, if it comes down family, it is strictly on Damian Lillard not having help. for a guy to look. Do you know how goddamn mad I would be to score 55 points and play the whole from the third quarter to the second overtime? Damian Lillard rested 30 seconds. And in the fourth quarter to the second overtime, he had 26 points. He had 55 in the game. Do you know how pissed off you and I would be if you score 55 points and rest for 30 seconds in the second half and lose that damn game? I'm going to be goddamn pissed. I'm surprised this is all he goddamn posted on Instagram. Because I would have went off. I said, this sorry motherfucker got to go. This sorry motherfucker got to go. I'm here by myself. Actually, send all them away and me too. Fuck it. Let's go. But like I said, fuck it. Send them all away. Get him out of there too.
Play better.
Damian Lillard is doing what he is supposed to be doing. You can't tell me it's his fault because he's averaging 34. So I put the blame on the team and him not having help. Davian. Oh, it's over. It's officially over. It's officially over, y'all. The Clippers have beat the Mavericks.
Nigga, it was over at the beginning of the
But Davian, I got a little choked up. I'm sorry.
See, I've been holding my tongue.
Who's to blame for the Portland Trailblazers playoff failures?
Who's to blame? The blame is not on Dame as a whole. I mean, the only blame I give Dame is like, hey, in the sense of what Jamal said, you said you want to be loyal. Nobody wants to come to Portland. There's nothing to do in Portland. There's not a franchise that anybody wants to go to. So
I'm trying to go
therefore, either get your guys better, or you need to be telling the front office. Luka had 46, 14, and 7.
Oh my God.
Anyways,
no help, but we expect him to win.
Tell your front office that you gotta have help. CJ will be a great third man. Nurkic is cool, but he's not. You don't throw the ball down to him low.
He haven't played 25 games. He haven't played 25 games in his whole career.
Right.
How the hell we gonna count on that motherfucker?
Right. But my thing is with CJ, at one point people was talking about them being the best backcourt in the game. Yes, I think he averaged 22 or 23 this year. But I mean, that night Dame had 55, CJ had 19. What type of help is that from the second best player? He's the second best player on the team. And like I said, if you swap Paul George out with CJ McCollum that night, they win the game. And we talk about pandemic P, we talk about way out P, but Paul George is a much better. No, Paul George is a much better player. He's a much better player than CJ McCollum. There's not a lot of help that CJ does. He's a third guy and not a two guy. Dame is being loyal, and that sucks for Dame because the league is not made like that anymore. The league is not loyal. It's team up. It's give me 2, give me 3. Hell, we can even put 4 together. Like, give me that. And so Dame, he's never gonna win being solo. He's never gonna win being solo. And I proposed this question to the guys on the group chat the other day. Take Luka and put him in Portland. Do they win? I think yes, with the help that he has. Take Dame and put him in Dallas, and I don't think they win. And Luka, he didn't win in Dallas either. But my point is, Dame doesn't affect the game in enough ways to solely do it by itself and to score 55, 60 points. That's just not going to do it. Like, he has to score 45 just so they can be down by 3 with a minute left in the game.
At the end of the day, Luka can bring his ass to Portland, and Dame can take his ass to Dallas. It's going to be the same thing. Because at the end of the day, you need other stars to win. You gave Kawhi Leonard that 34 that Dame was averaging. I guarantee you they wouldn't be down to. They wouldn't have won 7 with Dallas. You gave Luka that 34 because his Robin ain't even averaging 13. Or I don't know what the hell he's after, but it ain't that many. It ain't that many. So what I'm saying, these guys at the end of the day need help. Ain't nobody doing it. Ain't nobody doing it. You can make it. You can make it to the playoffs. You're not winning. And when we talking about winning, we talking about jewelry. That ain't nobody doing it by themselves. They might if Luka get his ass to Portland, what they gonna do? Go 7? they not winning either. But Novin, you went, right? Yeah, you went. But yeah, so Portland got to get Dame out of there. Hopefully he just come out and say, I want to go to the Lakers or the Dallas Mavericks, because if Luka get with Dame, then we cooking. But I think he ain't Dame. No, he's from
Oakland.
He's from Oakland. How far is Oakland to LA? That's close.
It's like
that's close,
it's
huh?
a trip, nigga. It's like 5 hours, 4 hours. It's Southern California. It's Southern and Northern California, so.
No, okay. Oakland's across the street from fucking San Francisco, so it ain't that far.
Yeah.
Not far at all.
Okay, yeah, y'all boys know y'all.
It's a flight.
Y'all boys know that stuff, boy. Y'all boys are smart. Y'all boys know some mathematics.
It's a bridge.
Bridge. Okay, what about DeRozan? You think he better than CJ McCollum?
I think that's a watch. DeRozan done got so like watered down. Niggas don't respect DeRozan no more. I don't even know if he good or not no more, bro.
What about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander from OKC?
Give me CJ.
I'll take CJ over that nigga.
Yeah,
give me DeMar DeRozan. I was finna lie for the purpose. Give me CJ over DeRozan. But Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, give me Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander over CJ McCollum. But like I said, it's just that position is just too watered down. They need CJ is like David said, he's a 3, and we don't know he's a 3 until he becomes a 3, just like Chris Middleton. We tried to make him a junior, but he was really the 3rd. But from there, let's get to it. I think we gonna have some fun with this one. At least I know Novian will. The Lakers are no more. They're done. Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns sent them home. LeBron took his first round playoff exit, and his record is now 14-1. Who's to blame for the Lakers' loss? And did this hurt LeBron's legacy? Let's go, Davian. Let's go. It's only right we started off with you because Davian, 3 thumbs down for Davian. He goes, I'm a LeBron fan, but he really an underlying LeBron. He a low key LeBron hater, and my opinion ain't gonna change no matter what come out of his mouth. But go ahead, David. Who's to blame for the Lakers' loss? And did the first round exit hurt LeBron's legacy? Okay, let me say this. I am a LeBron James fan. However, Michael Jordan is the greatest player ever. Kobe Bryant is my second favorite. LeBron James, killer instinct is the reason why I gripe at him a lot. So that makes me, to a lot of people, I can say a LeBron hater. I'm not. But does this hurt LeBron's legacy? Hell no. LeBron James is Mount Rushmore. He's top of the top. He's one of the greatest players to ever touch a ball. If he never touches it again, he's A-OK and he's perfectly fine. LeBron James is not he's perfectly fine. Just don't mess with his legacy at all. It's just the first time in his legacy that he's had a really tough outing in the first round. He had Milwaukee when they were terrible. I'm trying to think of the other first round. His first round playoffs, I mean, he's undefeated because he hasn't played anybody. They were god awful over there in the East. So he's walking through them. And that's just what it is. But it don't hurt his legacy. I don't really have much to say about it. It is what it is.
I'm gonna just do a little quick rebuttal before I forget what you just said. Because I just remember just last year, everybody was telling me that, Portland is the most dangerous AC
best AC ever.
Been.
In history of the NBA.
Dame Lillard.
That's what LeBron said.
Game in the book.
No.
LeBron said that first.
The media said that.
LeBron put the batteries in the back for what the media was saying.
The media said that.
So, but go ahead, brother Thornton.
Because niggas was picking
but I knew I was
Portland.
gonna forget. Yeah, niggas was picking Portland. They said Vegas said that series was a pick'em. I ain't forgot that. Go ahead, David.
This don't hurt his legacy, but this is the first time in NBA history that a 7 seed was picked to win over a 2 seed.
Right. We can't forget that.
This is the first time ever, and that was solely because of the name, not because of the team. Because who was on it is because of LeBron James, and I mean he played well at times. He didn't play great. They had injury problems with AD and him being injured, but nobody was scared of the Lakers. The Lakers weren't that good. Didn't have great shooting. Needed KCP to be a better shooter than he was. Kyle Kuzma just doesn't fit in with their organization at all because he's playing behind 2 people who plays his position. And he just, Kyle Kuzma is a scorer. He needs the ball. He needs more minutes. And the Lakers they're really bad. They really suck, just to be honest. They really weren't that good.
Okay. Look, he did okay, big brother Thor. I like how you did that little take. I like that. You did good, brother.
I made sure I answered the question. You asked, did it hurt his legacy? Nah,
did it hurt his legacy? Okay, now answer the other part. Who's to blame? Real quick. It ain't gotta.
Oh, the blame for the loss? Oh, that goes to LeBron James. The blame does. The blame definitely goes on him. At some point, you got to say, oh, well, let me put the team on my fucking back and do it. And he never did that. Game 2, AD went crazy. Even though he shot 21 free throws, he went crazy, went to the paint. They balled out. Game 3, they both were solid. But AD goes down, and you're still the best. You're supposed to be the best player in the gym. And he just didn't have it. He's missing point-blank layups. Jay Crowder affected him a lot during that series. And he gave up. He just never put the team on his back and said, fuck it, I'm going to will it. Refs blow the whistle. I'm going. You got to stop.
Yes,
he didn't do it. He still he always makes the right play so you can say, that's the right play. No, fuck that. Go score. Go do what you're supposed to do.
I like another good take on that Lakers, Davian. Let's get Nobi hating get hating ass out the way because he got some.
I thought Davian was one of the guys, man. That's crazy.
Hell no, I ain't no LeBron fan.
Stop blaming LeBron. I thought he was one of the guys.
No. You gotta be. If you're a killer, you gotta be a killer, and you need that. Kobe and Jordan would have put the team. They might not won, but they would have went out swinging like Dame does. Oh, that's a good take.
Jordan was swinging a bat.
What's a lot? If you lose, you lose. What the hell are we talking about?
It's all right. It's no turn. Go ahead, no. Get the time. I want to hear.
Big no. Right. Big no. Do you need me to react to the question, brother?
Yes, please.
Does this hurt? Does the first round exit hurt LeBron's legacy? And who's to blame for the Lakers' loss?
All right. It doesn't hurt his legacy because there's nothing he could have did. Exactly. I mean, he could have played better, but to me, the Band-Aid was gone. Once AD went out, the Band-Aid was gone. You know, when LeBron is playing bad, he always had on the championship team, he has that other players that step up. And if he don't have that player step up, he does it, bro. He does. LeBron always takes over. He always takes over, but it just never happened. AD not there to cover it up. And I would say if AD was the best player on the team, like I usually said, but he's never been fully healthy. LeBron's been injured too right now, but that's not an excuse.
No excuse.
He could have came back out. And I want to talk about Davion. You said that LeBron was 3. You're right, he's 3, but Kobe is not 2. I would put KD over that. I'll put KD, MJ, LeBron, then Kobe. Yeah. So that would be.
Whoa.
Nigga, what?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
It's just how's KD better than Kobe? KD don't got no rings.
How you got no ring? He finna get another one when you're king at home. He wasn't even tripping about losing. He worried about Space Jam. Come on now. He worried about Space Jam. He promoting that shit crazy today.
Why they ask KD to do Space Jam? Why they ask KD to do Space Jam? Because he ain't good enough.
Because he's not the best player in the world.
You gotta have at least 3 rings.
Well, this is the heir to Michael Jordan. That's what everybody since he's been 16 years old. They're saying he's the next Michael Jordan.
Why? You think they?
This was supposed to come out years ago. It could have been. LeBron could retire. It's still gonna be LeBron coming out in this damn movie.
Why?
Because he was the heir to Jordan. Come on now, you know this.
I know it. As long as you know.
He not.
KD.
You see, what you call it would have went out swinging, man. Like Davion said, Kobe, MJ, KD, they would have went out. They wouldn't have.
Nigga, they wouldn't have lost. He said that
let him.
And he just folded. He just folded. To be honest.
Go ahead.
Folded, man. I thought, like I said, I picked the Lakers to win the series. I've been picking them the whole series.
Won a damn championship.
Because LeBron James, because that's what he does. He usually do it, but right now, he ain't the same player no more. And I've been telling you.
I have to agree with you. Who's to blame? We gotta put it. We can put it on AD's injury because there were times that when the AD played games 2 and 3, 34 and 34, he was the best player on the court. LeBron James was never in not one game he was the best player on the court. Game 3, the second half when he came out, I thought we was cooking up with something. I thought he was attacking the basket. He looked good. He looked like the old LeBron James. He was playing with Jay Crowder with the little shoulder shrug. He looked it good. But like y'all were saying, we just never saw that dominance, that sheer dominance of LeBron James. Last week we got on here and I said, hey, when Anthony Davis had the little knee injury, I said, hey, LeBron James don't need Anthony Davis to win this series, and I was completely wrong, 100% wrong. LeBron James might not be the LeBron James of old. Could we blame it on his age? Could we blame it on the injury? We probably could, but as of right now, today, it hurts me to say, but for the first time since LeBron James went to the finals in 2004, he is not the best player in the NBA. I don't know who the best player in the NBA is yet.
Wow.
Because I feel like I'm not going to give it to Kevin Durant because he played 30 games. Last year he didn't play, and then he lost in the finals year before that. So I'm not going to give it to him. Giannis, it could be KD. If he going to get a championship, I say he's the best player in the league. If Giannis Antetokounmpo beats Brooklyn, and goes win the championship, I'll say he's the best player in the league. But if neither one of them win it, then, hey, I think Anthony Davis got a case to say that he's the best player in the league because the value of him, since the games weren't even competitive once Anthony Davis got out. That from that second half of Game 4, it was all a blow. So I think that cements him as a hey, I might be here. So, but his legacy, no, it didn't hurt it. He's still the greatest basketball player ever. I got a list of stuff that the other greats was doing at 36, but I was only going to save that for if y'all was going to come out and hate on LeBron, but I'm not. But I'm not. But I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm gonna just say it just so we can have a little context. Magic Johnson is a great. He was a bench. He was coming off the bench. Michael Jordan retired for the second time at 36. You got what's old boy name? Kobe Bryant. He was consistently missing the playoffs at 36. R.I.P. Kobe. But that's just to name a few. We got a long list of those. But so I mean, for LeBron James to still average 25 points, 22 after the ankle injury. So I mean, like I said, it's a bunch of ways, but I'm not gonna make an excuse for him. He might just not be that player that can uplift the team no more. So, but we'll see what happens. I could be wrong, but I hope I'm wrong. But I think they can still win a championship. I will say that. But from there, Jamal, let's get your opinion on it. Does this hurt LeBron's legacy, and who's to blame for the Lakers' loss?
Before I get to the LeBron legacy thing, I just want to know, did Kobe go down swinging when he got his ass swept by the Mavs the year after he won the championship?
Yeah.
Because y'all kept talking about how he went down swinging. The Mavs swept his ass about the paint. Dirk and them, the year they won the championship, sweet. I just want to know. Did Kobe go down
that
swinging?
Was Phil Jackson last year too.
Yeah, no. Did Kobe go down swinging? No. Did he go down swinging? Let me. Did Kobe go down swinging when he wouldn't even shoot the ball against the Suns because he was pouting? Was that when he went down swinging and they lost? So they blew a 3-1 lead and they lost to the Suns.
The statistician can look it up. Don't worry about it.
Okay, I just want to know, did he go down swinging?
I definitely can pull him up too.
Because I don't think he was swinging. I think he was quitting. It sounded like Kobe was quitting. Kobe got swept the year after he won the championship.
Game 6, LeBron had 24 and 5.
Which one? Which game 6? You talking about this one the other day? I know he had 29. I don't know how many assists or rebounds.
No, game 5. That was game 5 then. Whenever they lost, what, 4-2? 4-1?
Yeah, they lost 4-2.
Yeah, so okay, game 5. In Phoenix he had 24 and 5.
Yeah, okay.
He didn't. That's the night he walked off the floor, and I don't mind it because the Lakers were god awful. Like they shot like a whopping, like 19% from the field. I looked it up. They shot 36% from 3, and they shot 34% from the field. That's awful.
Worse from the field.
That's terrible. That's terrible. They had a quarter where they scored 12, 10, and 14
in the series.
That's terrible.
And that's tough. But the legacy thing, no, it doesn't affect LeBron's legacy. You don't go backwards in legacy. That don't make sense. If he want to keep
only
playing, he can play.
only if he cheats. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, Jamal. Kobe had 50 points in one of those games.
Yeah.
One of the games they got swept.
Come against the Suns when they
No,
lost.
I'm talking against Dallas.
No. In the Suns when they lost.
The Suns they lost that series. Game 6, he had 50.
Yeah. How many shots he took? How many shots he took?
No. What did he do game 7? No, because game 7 was when he started passing and he quit.
He shot. Hold up, wait a minute. He took a lot of shots, but he shot 57% from the field.
That's great. If he got 50 on 57% from the field, that's great.
But
what did he do game
the Mavericks? When he got swept. Hold up.
The Indiana Mavs won a championship.
2011.
Kobe was pretty awful that.
Oh yeah, he did.
He was awful.
But you know,
36, 23, 17.
Okay, we don't have to. I'm just saying we don't have to like equivocate other stuff with winning and losing. If you lose, you lose. If you win, you win. This going down swinging shit don't mean nothing, bro. It's you lost. He lost. You don't have to add. You don't have to pour on. You gotta add this yeast. Let the bread rise.
But that's the same reason why we're asking the Damian Lillard question, because he's doing everything that he can to get that team to win. And like I said, he literally has to score about 40 just so they can be down 3.
You gotta score 43 then.
But they lost.
but
no, right. We gotta play better.
But who's to blame? I blame street clothes. This is Anthony Street Clothes Davis' fault. This nigga, I know he's actually hurt. I know he ain't faking. He is soft, by the way. I know he's not faking injuries. But this man get hurt every time. He go down 8 times a game, and you wonder if he gonna get up all right.
I blame him for game 6.
Yeah, Anthony Davis is the softest superstar probably ever. That's actually
most
like
fragile. I don't like the soft word.
Yeah, fragile. But he is kind of soft because once he got to LA, LeBron used to force his ass to play through some of these injuries.
Facts. That is true.
Because he wasn't playing through some of the shits in New Orleans.
That is.
But true. I blame him. I blame the bubble. And the reason I blame the bubble is because they moved the NBA. They pushed the NBA start the season way too fast. Way too fast. That's why LeBron
just to get back on track.
I feel like they should have took a 2-year program to try to get back on track instead of just forcing it all once in 1 year. That's why LeBron fucking got hurt and had to miss 2-3 months.
Yeah, he missed 29 games. 29 games.
He old?
Yeah, but that's why he's old. Exactly.
His old ass.
That's why you don't put his old ass in this compromising position.
Three of the 4 teams that made the Eastern Conference Western Conference Finals all got sent home in the first round. That's some
injuries.
That's a little perspective.
No, that's because they were really bad. Call it spade. They were bad.
Who bad?
Why were they bad?
Like the Heat sucked.
Boston?
The Heat sucked.
The Heat sucked this year because Jimmy Butler missed 26 games.
26. Jimmy Butler missed 20 injuries. Jaylen Brown, the Celtics sucked because Jaylen Brown didn't play.
Right.
The Nuggets have made it this far without Jamal. But Jamal hurt too.
If Jaylen Brown played versus the Nets, like what you think they do?
If Jaylen Brown
played, they might not even have to play the Nets.
I'm about to say because Jaylen Brown missed 22 games. It's 19 or 22. It's 19 or 22. It's something he missed those last few games of the season.
They might not even have to play the Nets if Jaylen Brown played. That's my point.
All right.
I agree with the big injuries, but like fuck off with the LeBron ankles. And it's not because it's LeBron. It's niggas literally mess up their ankles every night in the league. Every night.
We talking about.
Did you see how he got hurt?
About a high ankle sprain. We talking about high ankle.
Don't like he's going for a fumble.
I'm just saying like torn ACL is different. Like niggas mess their ankles up every night. Hey, and I mean shit. LeBron has never been injured in his career.
Rolling your ankle and a high ankle sprain are different. Saquon Barkley missed how much time with his? Like those are real injuries. Christian McCaffrey missed half the year with a high ankle sprain. Like those, that is a real injury because you can't burn. But like I said, I'm not making that excuse. I'm with you. I'm not gonna poo-poo on the high ankle sprain. But what I am gonna poo-poo in, LeBron James caught alley-oop and his damn head touched the roof. He was going up and snatching rebounds
on fast breaks.
I'm not gonna make that excuse for him, but I'm not gonna poo-poo on the high ankle sprain though. But go ahead.
I'm just saying, dudes, the Lakers being terrible is part of it. Anthony Davis being hurt, the injuries. I think with a full off season that LeBron's about to get, he'll come back better next year. But I just
especially with Kawhi Leonard or Dame Lillard.
This whole just because a nigga play don't mean he healthy. I'm sorry. Niggas play through injuries every day.
I completely disagree.
Niggas play through injuries. Niggas play through injuries. We not football players. We not athletes. We don't have to go by the mantra. If you on the field, you healthy. That's bullshit. If you know a nigga hurt, he hurt. Just because he on the field don't mean he's healthy.
Don't play then.
Well, don't use the excuse because that he hurt though.
Fucking play.
He not LeBron not using an excuse. I am.
Don't fucking play.
Say this. This is Jamal saying this. I don't have to come up here and lie to y'all and say,
but don't give me
not
that
because of my injury. I don't have to lie. I can tell the truth. I saw the game. I saw every game. If the old LeBron would have dropped what? Fucking 40, 15, and 10. He's not healthy. That's why
he might not be the old LeBron.
He's not the old LeBron because he got old LeBron ankles. He's not the old LeBron because he's hurt.
He can't just be old, a new old LeBron?
LeBron hasn't got more than 30 points since he came back, has he?
No.
Since he came back from injury, he had dropped 30.
You're right.
He had 29 in a blowout. Not 30, by the way. He hadn't dropped 30 once since he came back. I'm just saying.
Hold on, Jamal. LeBron is the best player in the league. Get everything I just said. You have changed my mind. You are right. It's the ankle. No, forget the hell with it. It's the ankle. LeBron James is the best. But let's do a quick round cycle. Novi, who the best player in the NBA?
KD. Wait. Time out.
Eddie.
I really think James Harden has a real strong case to be in the best player in the league.
Brother. I'm with you, bro.
It's KD, but man, James be playing.
So but do you think it's up in the air though? Do you think
I think the best player, KD or James Harden, bro, is 1-1.
Okay, David, you think KD, right?
Kevin Durant.
Jamal, who you think the best player in the league?
Man, honestly, it's probably fucking James or no being right. It's either James or KD.
Okay. Well, we're done with the Lakers, but to another Big Shaq, big man.
You got it right.
My bad, man. You got it right.
Bro.
We did not believe in you and the Phoenix Suns and your love for Chris Paul, but we got to give you your flowers while we're on this subject before we move on to the next one.
Damn man.
But big man, let me tell you this: a broken clock is right twice a day. So that little stunt you pull, it ain't gonna happen again. So expect to come back, enjoy your vacation, but when you come back, you're getting beat in. But but another series that you was right on, and I got to give you your props on that, was the Dallas and Clippers. You called it to the T. You said the Clippers in 7. You said Kawhi was the best player in the series, which he wasn't. But so that you was wrong about that. But let's just break that game down, and we can spend as much time as y'all want. I don't really want to talk about it too much. Shout out to Luka. We wouldn't be in this place without him. It's the same thing with Dame. We just need help. The superstar that's making what, Davian, 130 million?
58 million,
158 million.
Oh
my Jesus.
Who making that?
Kristaps Porzingis. I don't want to steal Davian's take, but I blame a little bit of this on Rick Carlisle. We stuck with Boban a little bit too much in the zone. I got it because games 1 through 5, they were killing us. 1 through 4, 1 through 5, one of them, they were killing us on the inside. They were just going to the rack, and we had nothing for them. So when we put the height out there, when they went small. So I got it, but I felt like Rick stuck to the zone too frequently and went to it too frequently. Dwight Powell was giving us good minutes game 5 and game 6. So I just knew that he was going to give us a little bit more time. Willie kind of stunned. He got to go. Really got to go. We got to pay Tim Hardaway, but we got to find a way to get a better number 2. I don't want to get rid of KP because I like his height, but if we got to get rid of him to get a better 2, then we got to do that because what we don't want to do is have another Dirk situation. Dirk just got fortunate enough for LeBron to play down in the finals. But yeah, that's it. I'm done. Shout out to Luka though, taking your team at 22 years old. He's the third best 22-year-old ever behind LeBron and D Rose. So, yeah. So, man, all my players, my favorite LeBron gone, Ja gone, Luka gone. I got no dog in the playoffs now. But Novian, let's get your take on the Dallas Mavericks and Clippers series.
I won't be long. Luka played great. He played great. I hate him, but he played great. I'm just glad. I'm glad they didn't advance because I can't see him making a conference finals or even the finals. I would be sick. No matter who that is, they could be playing against the goddamn Bucks. I'll be picking the Bucks. I hate Luka.
You hate the Bucks too?
Hell yeah, I hate Greek.
You hate the which one you hate? You hate Luka more or you hate Arby's? Which one you picking?
Luka, bro. I ate Arby's before.
Nigga, did you see that picture of Arby's yesterday?
A nigga picked Arby's over Luka. Wow.
That's crazy.
That's hate.
But they got to get rid of that the 7'3" Austin Rivers. Well, Austin Rivers has actually been scoring, so you can't say that no more.
Oh my God, that's a good one. He said the 7'3" Austin Rivers.
I don't know. They just got to get rid of him.
Yeah,
we got to get rid of Draymond somehow. I don't know how we're gonna do it.
As soon as that's turn the network.
Cut it out. Draymond is going to stay.
Let him go work for TNT.
Jamal.
Yes, sir. On this series,
break down this series for me.
Luka was easily the best player in this series.
Agreed.
This Luka and the Mavericks is what it looks like when you're a good player with no help. You don't get swept like Damian Lillard. You don't lose in 5 games by like Damian Lillard. You take one of the best teams, wing player wise, with 2 potential Hall of Famers on it to 7
They both
games.
Hall of Famers.
Yeah, okay. Oh, in the NBA, you're right. Paul George wouldn't make no Hall of Fame in no other sport, but he get in there in the NBA. But you take them teams 7 games. You don't get your ass beat
Rondo
like
too.
Oh, and Rondo, yeah. Dame, shit. The Clippers would have packed Dame ass up in 2-3 games. He'd have been out of there. Yeah, so
but they kind of ran. No, they ran from the Lakers. They ran from them. Go ahead.
No, they're not. Ain't nobody running from Portland.
The NBA is about matchups though, bro. So we match up better with them. So that's why.
Of course they do. You know why? Because ain't no matchup. They match up. Nobody match up with Luka. Luka ate every game except the one game where he had neck problem. But man, Luka showed out. He showed up. Luka's still better than Trey. I don't give a damn about that trade. Luka still busts his ass. The Mavs still won that trade.
Luka better than Devin Booker too.
Yeah, he better than Devin Booker. If Luka had Chris Paul, they would have won this series.
Thanks.
But and DeAndre Ayton.
I was about to say give him Ayton. He might be in this series.
But alas, Kristaps Porzingis, I did not know he was making that much money. He is a ski mask all-star, nigga. Put him up. Put the money in the bag. Kristaps Porzingis is stealing from the Mavericks, bro. This nigga had 5 points the other game until he hit that 3 and got up to 8. And Kristaps is terrible, bro. 158 million. That's stuff. I can't do it. That's too much.
No, you done. My bad.
Yeah, no. But man, I love the Mavs. I mean, I don't love the Mavs. I'm a Rockets fan. I usually hate the Mavs, but I hate the Clippers so much.
And you're a Luka fan. You like Luka?
And I love Luka. So I wanted him to win this, but damn, it didn't go out for me.
Rest my champion. Rest. My fellow Mavericks fan. Break down this series for me. I want to hear it all.
I'll try not to be long. But this is really this game 7 was on Rick. Boy, Boban played 31 minutes. I think if you total his numbers, his minutes from games 1 through 6, they probably don't equal 31.
David, if you take Boban career minutes, they don't equal the 31.
I mean, Boban played 31 minutes tonight. And I mean, I understand it. He's 7'5". He's the second tallest dude in the league behind Taco.
Yes, sir.
But
his ass don't play.
The Mavs have been Kawhi shot a whopping 61% from the field coming into this afternoon's game. He's a perennial All-Star. He's a Hall of Famer. Like, there's not a lot of people in the league that can guard him anyway. So him getting off is just what stars do. The Clippers have two of the best wing defenders in the league, and they got cooked on a nightly basis by a 22-year-old. When you just can score.
Pat Bev?
Oh yeah, but
Marcus
he's
Morris?
literally a D. Yeah, he's literally a D.
Pat Bev became unplayable. That's how bad he got.
Because of Luka.
Yeah,
because of Luka.
Yeah, because of Luka. And
so that's three top on-ball defenders.
Literally. So my point is, when you can score and you just put the ball in the cup, you can do that versus the other 399 players in the league.
Yeah.
We shouldn't have went to the 2-3 and the 3-2 zone as much. I like it at times, but get out of it and go back man, because now you keep Boban on the floor, and they're just swinging the ball on the extra pass, and they would just knock it down the corner threes. I mean, the first 3 games of the series, the Morris brother couldn't hit a shot. Well, you know what I'm saying? So when you started doubling off of him and leaving him wide open, then he began to shoot. And today they were just in shooting practice because they're shooting wide open shots.
I've never seen Reggie Jackson do that. That shit is
let Kawhi go off and do what he's gonna do. He's gonna give you 30 regardless. He's been killing, but now you don't get 15 from Reggie Jackson, 12 from the Morris brother, 12 from Man, and then you got the 20 from Paul George. That just wasn't a smart thing to do today. And you know, Maxi Kleber, he's not gonna score a lot, but he's your second best wing defender, and he played 9 minutes and Boban played 31. I just don't understand
it. He was playing pretty good defense on Kawhi in the first game.
Kawhi's an all-star. He's gonna get off. He's gonna get a shot. But I just don't like to go into the zone, and they lived in it, and they just shot us. They shot us out of it, and we literally stayed in it. And you know, Kristaps Porzingis on the 5-year, $158 million contract. I mean, today he had his first double-double. He had 16 and 11. But he was 0-5 with the 3 ball, and he played 40.
This man averaged 3.6 rebounds for a series. That's terrible, bro.
Yes, exactly. You're 7'3".
He's the tallest nigga out there.
Yeah, we lost. I saw a take. I know I read an article, and I really do appreciate it. Call a spade a spade. Let's stop calling this the Kristaps Porzingis trade. Let's call this the Tim Hardaway Jr. trade. That's where we won it. That's where we won it.
Because I'm about to say, no, we won with Kristaps too, because that pick turned into Kyle Knox. So
he turned into Kyle Knox, but
he better than Kyle Knox. But I agree.
We were never gonna pick him.
He the best player in that trade. Yeah.
Tim Hardaway Jr. is, hopefully we can sign him back, but if not, he just made himself a lot of money this summer coming up. So I mean that's what it is. It's Tim Hardaway Jr. trade. Kristaps Porzingis is not healthy. He's hurting us because nobody wants him. Nobody wants that contract. He's due 31, 33, and then he has a player option, which who's gonna decline a $36 million player option?
Especially when you trade.
Then he got the audacity to somebody. I heard he don't like Luka.
I wouldn't like Luka either.
He said, first of all, they said some reports saying that he don't like playing with Luka. Like, bitch, nobody like playing with you. Second of all, no CP3 tripping. I don't know where he think he's gonna get $100 million from.
He trying to get $100 million.
Yeah, I don't know why. He tripping.
At 36, 36. That's tough.
I mean, if they're not gonna give it to me, then I'm gonna just take that 40 that I'm due.
He didn't turn that down.
44.
Oh, well, he said no. He didn't turn it down yet, but
I'm about to say he didn't turn it down yet.
Nah, he do 44.
Yeah, he need to take that 44 and run. He need to take that 42 and run. Do not turn that down.
Yeah, Rick just got out coached Game 7, man. I mean, the Mavs has never looked that bad and got just obliterated. And even though they had a bad game with Luka at 19, they haven't been that often just look like they could not help themselves like they did tonight in Game 7. And that's on Rick. The 2-3 and the 3-2 zone was just too much. Defend and made Luka still as double team and trap that he got. He gave you 46, 14, and 7. He was gonna do that regardless. Your defense was the problem.
Okay, and from there, we are going to shift into our last topic, the Floyd Money Mayweather event that I am going to buy and order and watch because me, as a Floyd Mayweather fan, and not that big of a fan of boxing, never be able to break all this shit down for y'all and talk all that fluff. And I'm just getting mine over with. Ken Shay don't miss anything Money May got to do, and he putting on TV. I'm gonna watch it. Like I told y'all, 3 Thumbs Down podcast. I am a fan of the I Am Athlete podcast, so I want to watch Ocho Cinco preferably lose. I don't want him to die, but I want him to lose and get his ass whooped, just so they can make fun of him on the podcast for my humor. Somebody else fighting on there, a couple of people I don't know. What's the dude? What's the dude name? The dude that was bleeding out his face and everything. But dude,
yeah, but I can't think. So I can't pronounce.
Badu, is it Badu Jack?
Banu, yeah, Jack.
And I can't stand that dude. That dude. Every time I watch that dude, I'm his bad look. Every time he come on Floyd undercard, he get his ass whooped. But Florida, Novi gonna be able to break down this a little bit better for y'all. So, what's your take on? Oh, Floyd gonna win. Easy little $10 million. Could be $100 million in Miami at Hard Rock. Gonna take care of that, Novi.
Hold up. So yeah, this is the Floyd Logan Paul fight. It's not the Floyd Jake Paul fight. Everybody keeps saying it on Facebook. Y'all need to read. It's two different people. He's fighting the one that has he fought a YouTuber and he lost. He's fighting that one. It's not gonna be a good fight. Floyd either gonna dominate. I think he's gonna dominate, but it's been rumored that he will sell his zero, but I don't think that happened. He's gonna dominate, and it's like they said, entertainment. There's some other good fights. It's gonna be the Badu one. He should win that one, but he's fighting somebody that's undefeated. Ocho Cinco probably finna get hurt, and it's probably that's the one, the card that everybody finna talk about. He's fighting someone that actually fights, and Ocho came in at 179. That's pretty good for a box. That's heavyweight size for boxing. That's put like this. Canelo at 160. He 169. So
but I know them classes be like 6 pounds and then you 6 pounds and then you go up to the next class or smaller than that, huh?
Yeah, it's so he's bigger than Canelo, to put it like 10. So he could be fighting some big motherfuckers. So but Jared Hurd is fighting. He only lost one fight, and he's a good fighter. Everybody hates on him. He was the next up and coming to fight Charlo. He wants to fight Charlo. He wants to fight Canelo. He's from Washington, D.C. He's a good fighter, but everybody counted him out after that one loss. But other than that, I think it'll be some good fights.
Davian, you watching the Mayweather fight?
So, Ski, watch all the undercards. Let me just get Ocho Cinco let me get Floyd out the way. Floyd is gonna win. He's an entertainer. He's fighting an entertainer. So they're gonna put on a show. My breakdown is that he's fighting Logan, not Jake, like you said. Logan's gonna come out and try to prove, that he's a boxer. So he's gonna come out poised, trying to, take certain jabs, certain shots. I think it's not gonna go too well, and then I think round 2, he's gonna just do what he knows and throw a lot of haymakers, just try to throw a lot of punches, because I definitely think he's eventually gonna try to knock Floyd out. Floyd. I think Floyd might put him on the canvas with a counter punch, not any type of power punch. I just think his counters are eventually gonna wear him down and win. So I got Floyd winning that one. I'm interested to see my man, 85, Chad Ocho Cinco. That's what I'm interested in seeing, man. I'm interested in seeing this because I can't wait for the I Am Athlete podcast to drop after he fights. Like, that's gonna be probably one of the better. It's gonna be one of the better shows, strictly due to that fight. So that's it. Got my partner turn it on now as we speak, and I'm about to head over there very soon.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So hopefully you guys are out there and enjoy the rest of these playoffs. Enjoy the Floyd Mayweather fight. We thank you so much for you guys listening. We thank y'all for the continuous amount of support. I will give Jamal a floor, but it looked like he got his hands full with little Charlotte. She made another grand appearance. She made another grand appearance in the show. That's a blessing to see. But like I said, I appreciate you. Like I said, we appreciate you all for listening. We thank y'all for the support. Follow us on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, every Apple Podcast. Comment, yeah, do all that.
Follow me. Follow me too.
Yeah, follow that.
ION 2013.
No,
please follow me. BABION 2013.
He got to retweet the episode, and then if he retweets the episode, y'all can follow him. But
give me that.
We appreciate y'all. We thank y'all. Follow, subscribe to us on YouTube. Comment there too. Let's get some arguments in there. I look at the YouTube comments. I like to argue. Let's get in there. Let's argue. Y'all don't like something that I said? Let's fight. Let's fight. Let's do it. I'm here. But like I said, I respect y'all. I mean, I thank y'all. I love y'all. Thank you for the support. We out of here, baby. Can we get a color money before you? Can we get a color money?
Color money.
All right. We out of here, baby. Y'all have a great day.
Go Cowboys.
Yes, sir.